Alright guys, Merciless Vaughn here, back with another Bleach Brave Souls video. In this one we're going to be taking a look at my 5 out of 5 Akon. Now this unit is pretty old. I think he's coming up on a year old now. He was an end of month unit and that banner was a premium banner, so I managed to pull him all from the tickets and eventually I did 5 out of 5 him. So it's just going to be a showcase of this unit. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 250 subscribers. I am very close. And without wasting any more time, let's just go ahead and get started. So I won't go into too much detail about this character because I did in his initial showcase, but as you can see here, he is a speed Soul Reaper killer unit with the Quincy killer, a killer you won't see too often unless it's up in IT or in Psychomon. As you can see here, he is 5 out of 5. All of the stats are level 10, and I have the plus 500 SP in the last slot. So Trader Strong Attack Recharge Time minus 12%. He is a ranged unit with Burn on his Nash String, Melee, and SA1 and Soul Bomb, and he has Lacerate on his SA2 and 3. He has Freeze Resistance, Guard Break, and Sprinter +1. The rest of his skills are as shown. His most notable skills are that he is a super link slot potion unit, so you can use him in IT to get those super pots, and he also has the power link slot potions +5 as well. He also comes with Havoc. His frenzy is only at +1, defibrillator is +2 seconds. Increased status element chance against power attribute enemies, and he increases attribute characters speed attribute character strong attack damage 20%, and also increased speed attribute so damage to status element affected enemies 40%. And so yeah, I mean, he's nothing too crazy. He's a pretty decent unit. He's good to have on a team if you are farming co-op IT. Definitely for speed, since he does have the increased damage 40% to status element affected enemies, and he does increase your strong attacks 20%. As for the accessories and the links that I'm going to be using for the showcase are going to be the T-set, Fortification Pill, Lieutenant's Badge, and as for the links, it will be the Psychomon Chad, Psychomon Aizen, and a Shinji with full stamina damage boost 20%. And as for the bonus abilities, I have full stamina damage boost and weakened defense. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and jump into an IT to see what this unit can do. Alright, so here we are in a single player IT. Forgot I had online. The units in here are Soul Reaper enemies, so he will not have killer against them. I took some damage and I already lost my full stamina, that's great. He is immune to freeze and not burn, so you do have to be careful about these burn pools that are on the ground. And that Christmas Ninny is only there just to give me extra pots because I need all the pots I can get. Which is not helping in his damage in any way, shape, or form. But the Akon strong attacks are doing 20% increased damage because he does have that skill. And if you probably want to see what this unit can really do against these Soul Reaper enemies, take them into a co-op IT. The enemies there are a lot tankier and they will hit you a lot harder as well. But other than that, the damage, I mean, it isn't anything major really. I mean, it's a 5 out of 5 unit, so he should be hitting fairly hard enough. And when he does have the increased status element chance, and when you do inflict him with a status element, he will be doing 40% more damage. You can kind of tell the difference between the enemies that are inflicted with a status element and when they're not. Because yeah, the damage jumps up to at least 33,000 to 44,000. There it was only about 4,000. And that was without the full stam boost. And here's the Soul Bomb. Alright, so we're back in here again just to see if I can keep my full stem this time so we can look at all the damage he's able to put out. And yeah, see, you can tell the difference there. I still have my full stem, that damage. Against enemies that aren't afflicted with a status ailment, it was about 4,300 without the full stem, but now it's like 7,300 with the full stem. And then enemies that are afflicted with a status ailment, it shot up to like, I believe it was, yeah, 41 to 70,000, I think, maybe a little bit more than that. You can kind of see the damage numbers there. Yeah, and even if you don't have him 5 out of 5 and you just want to get carried in co-op IT, this is a good unit just to use, because you are increasing the people in your party strong attacks by 20%. And you're also having them deal more damage by when they're afflicted with a status ailment too. Alright, so that was just a brief showcase of this unit, 5 out of 5. Like I said, he's not really anything crazy. I mean, he's just a super pot unit with some pretty decent skills, and he can help out your team when you're farming for link slot potions. So I just thought, hey, he's a good enough character to do a video on, since he also is Max Transcendent. And so yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching. And as usual, until next time.